so pretty and we're all wearing purple. It's been a few weeks, she found a man of the law. Steady in the word, always sharp in the sword. Stimulates her mind so she never gets bored. So she look like a princess and never like a whore. Got her thinking that it's more than only getting the drawers. He's such a gentleman, always open the doors. So good on the repeat for everything in the stores. So they do like a horse, he's like, have it yours. She can't believe it, it's all in the train. Everything is beautiful, all peaches and cream. She says to herself, I'm happy I joined this group. It makes me feel good, I finally found the truth. These other groups always talking about polygyny, but I found a real man who says he's only into me. What a nice place where nobody will hurt you. Everything's so pretty and we're all wearing purple. She went through his phone. Is this why you said that it's hard to take care of me? You wasn't gonna say you got a whole family? I don't understand how you think this fair. I was sharing you, but you ain't sharing me. Why won't you answer me? Well, he's thinking carefully. He tried to calm us down, don't get hype. Couldn't diffuse the situation, and they started the fight. He made a wrong turn, then a left and a right. Now they was in a wooded area with not much light. Had all go wrong, it was such a good night. Said she's gonna tell the bishop about her anger and spite. He said it's not a thing I didn't cause me this much strife. You should have told the truth and every lie got price. But if it comes out to my life, it's gonna be your life. Good night.
A couple times I came on the screen and said that I couldn't tag, you know what I'm saying? So that didn't happen. So we just gonna tag only our, you know what I'm saying? The normal people that we tag. Oh, God, that's not a problem. But tell what more. All right, we're gonna start. Yeah. You understand? We in the building. Y'all know what it is. Another episode of Sharpen the Sword Radio, and I am your host, Captain DeGargabar of the ISP Camp under Commander General Johanna. You understand? And we got my man MD in the building. Get a brother hand, man. You understand? All the way from Joplin. Yeah, look, his biggest fan had to, you know what I'm saying, shout him out. No, I'm just kidding. Damn right, though, see. The brother that came through, you know what I'm saying? The brother heard he gonna move up to St. Louis. I can't wait till he do. I'm gonna have to order him to get up there. Just move up here. You understand? Just move up here. Yeah. See, we need this brother up here. And then the brother got us some goddamn lamb with him. You know, he gets real. He get real animals and kill them and eat. You know what I'm saying? He get the real cow, he get the real lamb, the sheep, and all that. You understand? He get the animals and kill them. You understand? The brother bought us a lot of meat. We gonna have some lamb tacos. Oh my God, I ain't never had none of them. And we finna get some today. You understand? So water to you, brother, for that. You know, he trying to get a rank raise high. He trying to be a trooper of 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Brought all that damn. He said 2 big old bags of lamb chops and leg of lambs and rack of lambs and, you know what I'm saying, lamb of lambs. I don't know. He calls it lamb. You know, the brother brought the lamb through this mug. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, water to you for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is the brother that makes our shirts. You understand? And everybody been hitting me back that they love the shirts, they look good, they quality. I wouldn't have expected nothing else. You understand? Coming from the UPK, that's how we do it. You know, we ain't just putting no slop chop together. You know what I mean? And the shirts look good. You know what I mean? We got I got about 4-5 orders for you too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yep. We gotta get a brother want like 3 hoodies. A sister want like 2-3 shirts. Another brother want 4 shirts. We got all those orders to get in. You hear me? So like I said, we're gonna get those in. Oh, and then a couple of announcements. We got the upcoming food drive on November the 6th, which is next Friday. You know what I'm saying? From 1 to 3 p.m. Make sure y'all pull up and full up. I keep saying that. I don't want nobody to change what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I said it on purpose. You know how niggas is.
No,
You understand? You know, we always got to rhyme and, you know, be cool with shit that we say. Go ahead. What I said? I said next Friday? Yeah, God, so like, this Friday, throughout the word, this Friday, November the 6th, you understand? From 1 to 3 p.m. All right? Make sure y'all pull up and pull up. Okay? Your trunk, your back, unfill the trunks. The trunks are already full up. You understand? Get some of that shit out y'all trunks, man, so we put that food in there. We gotta have a lot of food to give away, and make sure you got the room, you know, so that we can turn around and hook y'all up. All right. Let me see. I think watermelon season over, man. Pretty much it's gone. Yeah, I think the watermelon's gone. He probably ain't sending no more then. But every 2 weeks, man, Commander Junior Honda sends 13,000 pounds of food. That's a lot of food. You hear me? So make sure y'all come right on through, pull up, get that food in y'all trunk, y'all backseat, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank God for Commander Junior Honda for one, because you know he's doing what it takes to fix his nation, not just feeding food. You understand?
Right.
You know that's part of it. You know, but he's giving them the absolute truth, the things necessary for us to live and thrive, like what they say, thrive and all of that. We could thrive. You understand? If our people would get into the truth, if every brother and every sister would get in here, man, we would be thriving.
Right.
You understand? We would have it going on instead of us being in all these different religions. And more importantly, instead of us trying to damn vote for white people. You know what I'm saying? Vote for our oppressor. Like, good night. Well, how stupid and dumb can you be? To where you go turn around and take on November the 3rd, this coming Tuesday, you are going to go and vote for the very people who put us in the conditions that we're in and got us in the situation that we're in, which is utterly ridiculous. You know what I mean? We got some articles, we got some videos. You understand? This year's election, do not vote at all. Have no hope in voting. Lose all hope in the vote. You understand? Is that a slogan? Lose all. Put somebody. Yeah, right. Somebody put that out there for me. All right, put that in Facebook. Lose hope in the vote. All right, that's what I want you to do. Because number one, it's a sin, and number two, it's not going to work. You understand? We are not going to get ahead. We got the article, a couple of titles, you know, in the newspaper. Which one is it? St. Louis American? Yeah, St. Louis American, man. You know, and we got a couple of videos that we're gonna play as well. And Lord will you lose hope? You understand? Lord, will you lose hope in the vote? Because it's ridiculous, man. It makes no sense. You know, for our people to keep spinning their wheel. You know, you ever seen like somebody do a burnout in a car? You know what I mean? They mash the gas real hard, or on a motorcycle. They just keep spinning, and eventually they start going in circles. And you know what I mean? The car is just like, I guess you're going nowhere. You're going in a circle. You understand? We're going backwards. You know, we're not making any progress. Oh, I hate when I hear that. That when they say, we made some progress, you know, vote. No, we have not. We have not made one damn centimeter, half an inch. You know what I mean? An ounce. We have not made any progress yet. And we're not going to do it by voting. You understand? And how we're going to do it is if we come together the way that the Most High said to in the Bible. That's how we're gonna thrive. That's how we're gonna get out of this mess. You know what I mean? Our obedience to our God, but not any other way. There's no shortcut to it. You know, there's no shortcut to freedom. You know what I'm saying? There's no shortcut to not even equality. I'm gonna say us being over the top of them, because that's what the Most High said.
Right.
The Most High said we are above them. So for us fighting to be equal to them is just as ignorant. It's just as ignorant as it can be. You understand? And it shows the type of leaders that we have. The leaders that we have are totally off. You understand? They are totally off to even have us fighting for equality. When I came into the truth, and when the scripture was broken down to me, when it said that the Most High, matter of fact, get that scripture for me, Kabal, to where the Lord said that we are above all, more than one scripture. He said it more than one time. You know what I mean? He didn't just say it once and was done with it. He kept saying it. He said it over and over and over again. That we are greater than anybody on the planet. Because he chose us to be his people. Now, for us to turn around and fight to be equal to the people that he claimed and deemed to be lesser than us, that makes no sense. And I'm sure that would, piss the Most High off. You understand? That would make me mad. You know what I mean? Say for instance, I tell my kids that they great. You know what I'm saying? They greater than the neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the Gabar family, and then they want to turn around. But Dad, I want to be just like them. I want to be equal to them. You know? What's going on? Is the battery dead on that speaker? I think that's what it is. Plug it back up. Plug it. I think that's what that sound is. Huh? It's plugged up? Alright, I'm just like, oh, wait. Let me turn the volume just in case somebody on call in. No sweat. Yup. So go ahead, brother. Read me the scripture with the Most High. Oh, and then we're going to get the one in Ashes too. Get the one in Ashes.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The Lord said that we are a holy people. And the word holy does not mean what you see on TV and on movies and things like that, right? You said when you hear holy, in the Christian church, they make you think your wings are going to start, spreading out of your back. You know what I mean? There's going to be a halo over your head. The harps are going to start playing. The angels are going to start singing. Then you're going to raise up, you're going to fly up in the sky and be with the Lord. That ain't what it is. Holy just simply means to be separate. You understand? We are separate from the other nations of people. Simple as that. Keep going.
God. Unto the Lord thy God.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
We are a special people, man. Can't you tell we special? I mean, nobody likes us. Everybody hates. What's that? Everybody hates Chris? That's us. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Right. Everybody hates us. They hate us. They love taking it. Now I've seen what are they doing now? It's some type of like dance competition where a bunch of white people and Chinese people are break dancing. You know what I'm talking about? It's some kind, I can't think of what it is, but we did that back in the. Huh?
I think it's so you think you can dance.
You know what? No, not that one. It's another. It's okay. You right on that. They do that too. It's a bunch of white people and matter of fact, Chinese people won the competition several years in a row for dancing and break dancing like they do in the past. We invented it, but they turn around and copy us and can't do it that good. But then they win the competition. But it's another one where they got them just, it's like a singles thing where it's like each person get to dance. It's nothing but white people and Chinese people. I can't think of the name of it. But that's one. that is one. So you think you can dance? That's one competition, but it's another one that I seen recently, to where it's all white people flipping on their head, looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Doing the lawnmower and the sprinkler. You know what I mean? that ain't break dancing. Doing the lawnmower. You know, well, ain't this the sprinkler, right? Ain't this what they do like this? Like they really think they doing something. The spring, and then the lawnmower, I said doing like, I was like, what in the hell is this? That's not breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? They look corny as hell. But they taking what we did way back in the, that was what, the 80s? That was the 80s when we started breakdancing, wasn't it? Yeah, that was in the 80s. We been done with that. We been to move. Now it's the Les Twins where they, you know what I'm saying? They doing all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? They do dancing and moving and all. We doing all that kind of stuff now. We on to something else. And they break dance. You know what I'm saying? They try to play catch up, but they can't. You know what I mean? They can't keep up with us. But the Lord, we are a special people. Keep reading.
Unto himself,
Mm-hmm.
above all people,
What?
above all people.
Now, why is your pastor teaching you that you should go vote to be equal to them? When the Lord said what?
Above all people.
I don't know what you think above means, but I know above means over the top of. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said that we are above all people, we're over the top of them. So why are we fighting to be equal? That's all they talking about in all the black activists, everybody that's out, you know what I'm saying, that's got you voting, trying to vote for equality and all of that mess. It's just that. We want to be equal to them. We're gonna vote. We need to equal this out. No, we don't. We need to get into the truth and then be above them. Like, I mean, which one is greater? While we sit there fighting to be one with them and be like them, the Lord said you're not like them. And you have to see and know that you're not. I don't care how black men try to shave their face and get a white woman and wear a corny suit, you're never going to be them. You're never going to be one with them. They'll use you. They'll use the hell out you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you wear braids and play football or basketball, they'll use the hell out you. They will use you, but you ain't going to be one with them. They show you that all the time. You understand? I'm sure Trump and every president and whoever else is invested in all kinds of stocks and sports and own parts of teams and got money and come on. You know what I mean? And they making paper off of them players. You know, but then turn around and Trump said, fire them sons of bitches. Every last one. That's how Trump feel about you. He don't care because you making him billions of dollars doing anything. Fire them sons of bitches, man. And guess who else feel like that? Every white person that you buy feel the same way. Go ahead. That's it on that one, right? Give me that in Second Ezra 6 and
The book of Second
start
Ezra,
at 54 and read on down.
chapter 6, verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures,
Mm-hmm.
of him come we all.
Okay, now that's true. People love to say, we all come from Adam and Eve. That's true. But keep reading.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people that the Most High has chosen. Who did he choose? You have to go in the Bible to find out. You understand? Adam and Eve come from everybody. Everybody come from Adam and Eve. That's correct. But then the people that he chose also. You understand? Keep on.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord,
Mm-hmm.
because thou hast made us the world for our sakes.
He made the world for his chosen sake. That's who's speaking, and that's who this is speaking about. The chosen. He didn't make the world for everybody's sake.
Right.
He made the world for us to rule. The descendants of Adam. The chosen people of Adam.
Right.
You understand? There is a chosen line that comes from Adam. And the Lord did not choose everybody, every nation, just because all of the different nations came out of Adam. You understand? The Lord told you who he chose in the Bible. It's in there. Keep reading.
Verse 56. As for the other people,
As for the other people, now, this is now concerning the other people. Now, we just broke down the chosen people. You understand? This is how you know it ain't talking about everybody. You understand? Because now he's saying, as for the other people. Now, let's talk about the other people. Let's talk about the Chinese. Let's talk about the Japanese. Let's talk about the African. Let's talk about the Korean. Let's talk about the white man. You understand? Which is the Edomite in the Bible. Let's talk about the East Indian. You understand? Now, let's get to them. Keep going.
okay, which also come from Adam,
But they come from Adam too. You understand? They all came out of Adam. Everybody, all the nations come up out of Adam and Eve. Yes, they did. Keep going.
thou hast said that they are nothing,
The Lord said what?
that they are nothing,
The Chinese people is what?
nothing,
The African people is what?
nothing,
The white man is what?
nothing,
The Arab man is what? The
nothing.
Lord said that they nothing. The Lord said that they are nothing. It's in the Bible. I ain't gonna talk all that. Preachers like to make it fair. You understand? They gotta make it fair for the other nation. They can't turn around and leave them out. It gotta be fair. Oh, God loves everybody. MD, don't you agree? Come on. God loves everybody. The Bible said what now?
They are nothing.
It don't sound like it to me. You understand? What the Christians like to say in the church? Not my God. Yeah, they quick to say that. Now we both be serving the same God, but then immediately, not my God about anything. They don't give a damn what it is. Especially eating pork. Especially keeping the rule. You understand?
Right.
Keeping the law. Oh, no, my God ain't say I got to do nothing. You understand? And you're damn right. You understand? This is your God. Now you chose to serve another God. You understand? But this is your God. Keep reading.
Done. But be like unto spittle.
The Lord said that the other nations of people are like spittle. What is spittle? Spit. The other nations of people are like spit to him. And what are you doing when you spit? You're getting something nasty out your mouth. You understand? That's what they are to the Most High. Like spit. You know? Keep going.
Done. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Man. And he likened all of them, like he compared them to all of them, the abundance of them. That means every last one of them. All of the other nations of people put together. He likened them as a drop that falleth from a vessel. If you turn around and say, for instance, you about to wash your car, like back in the day, you had to fill your bucket up before they came out with the water hose, right? So you would fill the bucket up, walk it out there to your car, right? Man, you turn around and you would drop a little bit of water here and there. You don't go back and try to scoop that water up and put it in the bucket. You understand? You ain't paying no attention on no drop. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a concern of yours. Because guess what? You got all the water that you need to wash your Cadillac in that bucket. You know? So that little drop, you ain't even tripping off of it. Keep going.
Drop it.
That's right.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing,
The Lord has said this over and over and over again, that these people are absolutely nothing. Keep going.
have begun to be lords over us.
Now they ruling over the top of us, man. You understand? The people that are nothing are ruling over the people that is something to the Lord. You understand? And it's a damn shame. Here we are, we everything. We the apple of the Most High's eye. That's in the Bible. That ain't just no saying that, that came off a movie. That's absolutely true. That's in the Bible. We is firstborn. You understand? We everything. We special to the Lord. And here we are in captivity. And can't get out. What did Akon say? I'm locked up and they won't let me out. You understand? This is terrible, man. This place is hell for our people. And the only thing that we've been thinking to do since this pandemic and couldn't wait till this month is to go and damn vote. Like, you got to be kidding me. This right here is what I voted on, these scriptures. You understand? I voted on this once I heard it. I said, oh man, this right here is for sure. This right here is for sure. Keep going, Kabal.
So good. And to devour us.
And what are they doing to us?
Devour us.
They are devouring us, man. These people are eating us up alive. These people are eating us up alive. And your pastors, your preachers, and your black politicians are feeding us to them. Keep going.
Verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
You got firstborn, we special. That firstborn is special. That first son you have, oh my God. You love them all, but the oldest, the first, you know what I mean? It's real special. Okay? I remember when I had my first son, OMG. He was the world. You understand? Like, damn, this me. You know what they call mini me? This my little mini me. Okay? Keep reading.
Thy only begotten.
Thy only begotten. The Most High only chose one nation of people to be his only. You understand? His only begotten, his special people. Okay? That's what it is to be your only begotten. Like our King Yahushua was his only begotten son. He was his special son. Extremely special son. Okay? Same way he feels about this nation. We are his only begotten when it comes to the nations. Keep on.
And thy fervent lovers
Mm-hmm.
are given into their hands.
We give it into their hands, man. You understand? These people, and then you're going to go vote for whose hands you're going to get put in. Come Tuesday. You're going to go vote in whose hand you're going to get put in. Who you going to hope they treat you right. That's all. Because they have a track record of, like what the scriptures say, devouring us. They don't have a track record of doing anything. What did Bill Clinton do? Other than go in the White House, get him some head, and then give everybody a job. Monica Lewinsky did her job. Okay? By her doing her job, we got some jobs. That's it. But other than that, his thing was not to turn around and make sure that we are doing well out here. You know what I mean? It was to boost up the economy. That's it. It's to put businesses out here, not for us to have a job, but for them to make money. That's what that's for. You know what I mean? None of that. Keep going. Go ahead.
Verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess it?
Go ahead, brother. Take your time. Read it again.
Why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
Now, if the Most High, according to the scriptures, he turned around and made the world for our sakes. But if that's so, why don't we possess an inheritance? Why don't we have anything? Why do we only have Section 8? You understand? We can't own a house. Take 30 years. 30 years on a home. You ain't supposed to be paying off no house for no 30 years. A damn car, a vehicle. You're not supposed to be paying a car note for 7 years. You understand what I'm saying? 7 years. We're not supposed to be paying off a car note for 7 years. You're not supposed to be paying for a house for 30 years. The white man didn't pay for it at all. He stole it. But then, when you do buy some property, it's take you 30 long years to get it. And you know why he do that? Because he know within them 30 years, he gonna play with the job, so you'll lose your job, and then lose your house, and lose every damn thing. Go ahead, Kabal.
You can pay for that whole 30 years, and if something happens, and you miss that tax payment, they taking your house anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you done paid for that 30 years already.
Yeah, exactly. You know, matter of fact, you ain't got to do it the whole 30 years. Give me some more of this, bucks. You ain't got to pay for the whole 30 years. Don't pay them taxes 2-3 years in a row, and you gone. You understand? Some go phones. Why? He's asking, why don't we have an inheritance here then? You know what I mean? That's because we have sinned against the Lord. We've made our oppressors our God instead of our God.
Right.
You know? We've chosen their ways. You understand? That's in the scripture too. Choose not thy oppressor, none of his ways. I'm paraphrasing. We're going to get that scripture too. All right? We'll finish that up.
How long shall this endure?
How long shall this endure? How long we going to go through this? We've been going through it for a long time. But it's starting to look bright now. It's starting to look like Christ about to return now. He's around the corner. You understand? Because, oh my God. All the signs, everything he said to look for is happening. Wars, rumors of wars, all kinds of stuff. In the last days. We in them right now. You understand? And it is time for us to come together more now than ever before. More now than ever before, we should be coming together. We should be doing what Zephaniah 2:1 says, for us to gather ourselves together. It's like not to come together with the other nations of people.
Right.
That is ridiculous. To keep trying to come together with the people that don't want to come together with you. Why? How many times do we even have to say that? For it to sink into your big nappy head. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Give me that first article out.
Okay.
No, the election is canceled. The voting is canceled in 2020. All right. No black, Hispanic, and Native Indian go vote for no damn body. You better come in here and get together with your people. You better come together with your nation of people, not try to come together under the earth. And then we're gonna go. So like real quick before you start, we're gonna go to what's the Uhuru House? Okay, this is a blackity black. You understand? You can't go back. You understand? It's a fact. They hit the road, Jack. Blackity black, you understand, smoking crack and every damn thing else he meant, okay? These people, man, is trying to take us back to the motherland, Africa, so they say, right? They're trying to fight for political power and all this nonsense, you know what I mean, which means absolutely nothing. First off, what has going back to Africa gotten us? It's a couple of sisters went back to Africa. They came up there. They never came back home. You understand? Go ahead, boy.
So he gets us exploited by another oppressor?
Absolutely. Because that's all they're going to do. They've been encouraging us to move to Africa just so that they can have us under their rulership. You know, go ahead.
That's a lot. They're not encouraging the homeless, the downtrodden, the people who need help and need a new start. No, they're encouraging doctors,
The ones that got scared.
lawyers,
Absolutely.
entrepreneurs,
Absolutely.
business owners. They say, oh, y'all build kingdoms. That's what y'all do. Y'all make nations great. That's what y'all do. Hey, come over here. We need some of y'all money. We need y'all to slave for us. We need your ingenuity over here. Because that's all we do is make kingdoms great. And
Yeah.
that's the only reason they even said they want us back.
Absolutely. And you sure right. They ain't trying to get the ones that sleeping on the concrete
Right.
and give them a home. They ain't doing that.
God.
Like you said, they are encouraging those of our people that have skills and possess skills to come and make their empire great. Because they know that we've done it before, and they know that we would do it again if we were there.
Yeah.
You know? So, absolutely not this time. You understand? Go ahead and read that article, brother.
Okay. It's from the St. Louis American. We all have to show up.
We all have to show up. I wonder which poll, which election haven't we showed up at? I don't understand it. Which one haven't we showed up? You understand? We was at Trump's. I got a picture that I'm gonna share with a black man that was going around at the rally selling MAGA hats and shirts. A black man making America great. And when Donald Trump said himself, I'm gonna just play the video. But here they are. This is what's his name? Bell Wesley Bell. You understand? He's the mayor, right?
He is
What's
the
he?
prosecutor.
The prosecutor is Ferguson or St. Louis County?
St. Louis County.
St. Louis County. This is St. Louis County's prosecutor. Now look, he's the prosecutor, and they prosecuted him for having damn tickets. He turned around and got a bunch of parking tickets, and the city prosecuted him. Like, now how dumb could you be? And here you're the prosecutor. You work for the city. You can't park free. You don't get to pull up and park your company vehicle where you would like to. Not that he turned around and got tickets, you know, at the grocery store or downtown St. Louis or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, out just with his family. He was at work. He was at work stacking up parking tickets. And guess what? The damn city prosecuted his ass for not paying the tickets. Good, now go ahead.
Like, people made it sound like, you know, the you know about black people in St. Louis were so happy that, this young black man is going to be the new county prosecutor.
Yeah.
Because he said that he wouldn't prosecute weed charges.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's it.
And then he still went back and said, yeah, about Michael Brown, yeah, we can't do nothing about that.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that case is closed. Nobody will ever get
Mhm.
harmed. That was
him. Yeah, that was him. Yeah. That was a so-called black man. Absolutely. You understand? And guess what? They ain't planning on doing nothing else about nobody. And that's what the last election was about. It was pushing the weed. Oh my God! They encouraged all the weed heads across America to come on and vote. This is your chance to where you can legally get high. How stupid! And then it's not even legal. It's still not legal to recreationally smoke weed. Why? Because they don't want you to have that privilege that they have. They can do it all day long. They got junkies all in the hood trying to get weed cards when they've been having. They've been having. White people been having weed cards. White people been go to their doctor and say, you know, I got a headache, I need some weed. Okay, no problem. How much you need? And they write them a prescription and give it to them. They've been doing that. You know what I mean? But here it is. It's just something for you to feel like you're included, you're a part of. You understand? Just to destroy you. That's all. That's all. They know that drugs destroy you. They know that getting high destroys you. They know that if a black woman gets smoking weed, eventually she's going to start selling hash for it. Eventually she's going to start smoking something else for it. And then she'll be right on the corner, right here outside of our school, selling it just to get high. You understand? They know that about you. You don't damn know it about you. It's why you choose to smoke. You don't know because your preachers have failed you. We black politicians have failed you. Turn around and push it. Matter of fact, we went to the Sears building. They had a I forgot the name of that place, but they was pushing the vote, and the whole building. As soon as I went to grab the handle to open the door, the weed just smacked me in the goddamn face. You understand? I mean, the whole place, you understand, was cloudy. They were smoking in there. They were smoking in the building. You understand? That's what they hired them to do. To get high, smoke, and get other smokers alike to turn around and come on, man, we got to get this vote in. And they filled up the building. You understand? But guess what? Guess what didn't fill up? Jobs. Just because you went and voted to smoke, you ain't got no job because of it. You didn't. They voted on an increase. The smokers voted on an increase, and they really thought they did something. The increase was over the next 5 years, to where minimum wage was, what was it, $4 or something? It was like $4 and something increase, and it was going to go up. You understand? Within 5 years. Okay, and then they raise the prices on everything when they feel like it. So that goddamn dollar and something every year ain't gonna make a difference. You understand? Or matter of fact, less than $1 and something a year. Because they're doing it stretching out for 5 years. You understand? So by the time it reaches its max, hell, I mean, everything right now, the COVID-19 has made him take everything through the roof. He took everything through the roof. And he's not getting paid in all of his areas. So guess what he has done with the prices? He's doubled it. And it went up. Damn chicken, it went up 6 or 2%? 10.6%. Chicken. You know what I mean? Everything that went up. Eggs went up. How much was it? Was it 16%? Damn, eggs. Eggs went up 16%. And here you is, see, that's the problem. When you high, you stupid. You done voted on something that's not even going to help you. It's not even going to benefit you. You need higher pay right now today, not spread out no $4 in no 5 years. You need more money now. We're drowning in debt now. And guess what? He designed it that way. He made his system that way. So what vote are you going to go vote? Who are you going to vote for that's going to fix it? When all that is just a simple, stroke of a pen. They can change what they said if they wanted to change it. They ain't got to vote on it. If they was to wake up, you know what? Black people should be treated fairly. Swoop. And there it is. That's all they would have to do. You ain't got to vote on that. They would just do it. They would just treat you fair. And I have never seen any other nation of people vote to be treated fairly by anybody. I've never seen them do that. I've never seen them go and say, you know what, you are mistreating us. China went and fought about it. They said, damn, look at here, you killing us. You understand? We ain't going for this no more. Over no coffee. And you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They had China boys sweating, working their ass off for that goddamn coffee. And China said, no more of that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Go ahead, yes, I'm saying. Go ahead.
If you notice the changes down on Kings Highway in 70, where they put more gravel on the ground to make it a flat surface because they got renovations going for the electric company, Ameren UE. When I was in high school and doing the politics and on student council and stuff, I went down to the meetings that they had at City Hall where they do these voters just to make a change in the neighborhood. And when Jamila Nasheed, the alderman of this ward right here on Kings Highway and Mackin, asked for them to do these changes, every white person in the room said, nope, to make the changes of the streets not be, bumpy, a bumpy road and where we crack our windshield and all of that. But because they moved in the Ameren UE electric company over this way, they just did not even a portion, they just did a pinky of it to the point where we could just ride through the lights smoothly. But as soon as you get through, it's back bumping.
Absolutely. And here's the thing about black politicians. They are stupid. You understand? They all. Give me Isaiah 56 and 10. You understand? We should be working on getting the drugs, the crack, and the weed, and the heroin out of the inside of the house. I'll drive down a bumpy road. You understand? I'll drive down the street, potholes, I'll dodge them like I've been doing. You understand? All you gotta do is have that whip game. You got that whip game strong. You can dodge some holes and save your tires and your struts and your suspension system. You know what I mean? But we should be working to get the dope out of our houses. You understand? In the black community. Right. We should be working to get the prostitution off of the corners in our community. We should be working to get the drug sales and the black on black crime and the murder and things like that out of our communities, not getting no damn street. That's the first thing that all the politicians go in and claim they gonna do is fix the goddamn streets. They worry about the infrastructure of this place when it's falling apart. You understand? Who gives a damn? But what's more important is falling apart and needs to be fixed is the black community, man. You understand? And no black politician goes in the office and vouches and fights for that. You understand? But they will go in there and say, we need to fix the streets in the city. We need better roads to drive on. And then what they say? Nope. You understand? They don't give a damn. Go ahead.
If I could, and that was 5 years ago, for
Mhm.
them to just come and fix just the middle of the street. And what Jamila Rashid said was, why don't this side of Kings Highway look like that side of Kings Highway? Because you know, on that side of Kings Highway, they call it the hill in Italiano.
Right.
They going over there.
Right. And who else is down? The Irish? The Irish is down in Dogtown, right? Yeah, yeah. The Irish, the Italian, white people. You understand? It's because that's their community. You understand? And this is ours. They don't give a damn about ours. They're taking the money from ours to fix their side. You know? And when is the black politicians gonna stop going in there and saying, well, look at this side, why our side don't look like y'all side? That's stupid. That's pointless. That's pointless. And they've said no before. These same people that's in office have heard no before. And they keep hearing no. You know, but they keep going in with a vote and a plan that they think is going to turn around and change their mind. Even when the white ones, when they retire, get out of office, and the black ones still in there, they go in there, the new one that came in, they still getting no. They still hearing no. Same old no. You keep coming with the same old proposition. You understand? The same old plan, the same old nonsense, and they keep telling you no. When are you going to take no for an answer? When are you going to take no for an answer and turn around and realize that these people are never going to do what we're asking them to do? Go ahead, Kawhi.
Listen, the strangest and weirdest and craziest part about it is that St. Louis is majority black. The city.
Yeah.
So that's one of the big things that they were talking about with the merging the city with the county, because it would quote unquote the black vote.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, the black vote ain't doing nothing for you now.
Right.
It's majority black aldermen in the council, but somehow don't none of the black stuff get pushed through. All the white stuff make it through.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, and that's for the city and the county, majority black.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Ferguson. Look at how Ferguson is. The majority of Ferguson, that's St. Louis County. And it's black. Majority of people out there are black. And who's getting oppressed out there? The black people. You know what I'm saying? Florissant. Florissant is damn near, it's damn near all black. Florissant is creeping up there. And guess what? They're doing the same thing to them out there in Florissant. Go ahead.
That's a lot. But Ferguson just got their first black mayor.
They just got it.
Like,
Just got it.
the whole city black. But the 3 white people that live there, they the head of the police department, the mayor, and the treasurer. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. Go ahead.
So like the neighborhood is so fed up. I get knocks at my slavery. Oh, how come the phones ain't answering? Y'all not operating the company right. You know what I mean? They just mad because of the oppression that's going on out there. That they making these promises to put these sidewalks down after it never been no type of construction done out there. So they come here and say, oh, you're not running the company right. Because the phone calls ain't being answered.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what they do. They turn around and claim that they're going to beautify the neighborhood when they're the reason that it looks like a haunted house. White people are the reason that the ghetto looks the way that it does. All you gotta do is just look it up, and you'll see that they are taking from you to build up their neighborhood. The suburbs ain't get the suburbs because rich white people live out there and they putting all this money into it. It's because they're draining every dime out of it. Like for instance, right here, I keep mentioning the dividing line. This is perfect right here. What an example. To where they take all the money from over here and send it right over there. And they turn around and they're taking the U City Loop and they're trying to beautify it for its new multicultural plan that they have. You understand? You know that they have a new multicultural plan in U City to where it's a diverse cultural city now. You see Africans up there. You see East Indians up there. You see Chinese people up there. And then guess who they don't want to see up there? Your black ass. They don't want you up there. You see what they did? They took Church's chicken off the corner. You understand? You see what they doing to our kids? They locking them up. I had one of the police officers, this is no lie. Every time we used to have camp up there, they would try to lock us up. They would try to lock us up, give us tickets, tell us we got to get off the corner, do all that. And one of the black, I think he was a sheriff. You understand? Or either the head detective, I can't remember who he was. But he said, man, I was listening. Now, in the middle of them trying to arrest us, you understand? He turned around and come telling me while he run, whatever the other officers was doing, running out names, whatever they doing. He said, man, I heard what y'all was saying. He said, y'all right. And he the one that, well, of course we already knew, but he explained the multicultural, you understand, of people that they want in U City now. He said, man, they don't want y'all up here. He said they have, this is out of the sheriff's office itself. He said, they got us locking the teenagers up. That's what he said. They just walking down the damn street. And they got to get locked up. He said, man, I wish you could talk to some of them. What the fuck I'm going to talk to them about? About how you falsely arrested them? You understand? That's what you want me to talk to them about? This is what the damn the sheriff or head detective, whatever, this is what he admitted to. You understand? And he's black. I ain't talking a white boy. It's a black man. When you try to get into his system, you're going to do what he wants to do. Right. You're not going to get in there. That nonsense, that age-old black man talk about getting on the inside to infiltrate. You ain't infiltrating shit. I'm just telling you straight up. You ain't finna do nothing. Right. This dude said it out his own mouth. And I said, why are you even doing that? Why would you even be on the phone? That would make me quit. That would make me quit. And you know what the excuse is? You gotta have a job. Nigga, get another one. Get another job. You understand? I would clean toilets or something, or sweep streets before I turn around and oppress my people. Before I let them put me out there to lock my people up. Like you just locking up innocent little young brothers and sisters. They go to the college. They go to the college. Like the ones that got harassed at IHOP. Somebody lied and said, oh, a bunch of black kids just ate pancakes and didn't pay for them. They lied on them and then just pointed out a group. The police did. Just picked up, 8 of them, 10 of them, something like that. Made them walk back to, they was almost at the college, at the school that they had just signed up for. They made them walk while a trail of police cars was following them to the IHOP. Embarrassed them, humiliated them, it made them do a lineup, a police lineup in the fucking IHOP. That's what you voted for. And then the people even said it. These are not the ones, and they locked them up anyway. They had receipts for their food. They had receipts. Each and every last one of them produced receipts for the pancakes that they ate and purchased. They paid for their food, and they still locked them up. Like, and this is what you voted for. This is what you voted for. That's what they doing in U City. That was the U City police that did that to them. And this is what the detective admitted to doing. That we are just harassing our own damn nephews and little brothers and sisters. That's what he said, basically. And he's doing it anyway. He's doing what they want done. Now, what vote can you vote to vote that away? You understand? When you have sellouts of our people that will do that just to have a job. You understand? Go ahead, Kabal.
I mean, it's something that, you know, I kind of figured, but when you keep listening to cops, like, they basically tell it to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's because every cop is a coward.
Absolutely.
This is what it is. And every time
Every black cop.
every cop, period.
Yeah, them too.
Because every time in
White
this
was too.
situation, I was afraid. I was afraid.
Right.
You was afraid of a 12-year-old in the playground with a BB gun? So you had to shoot him in less than 2 seconds? I was afraid. So they go lock up their nephews. They go lock up their little brothers. Why? Because they're cowards. That's why.
Absolutely.
That's why you can't be a cop and you behave for too long.
You can't.
You can't see that happening to your people. It just.
And that reminds me of a song when Lil Jon said, "You acting like a B.I.B.I." You understand? The cops are a bunch of, you ain't lying, man. The white ones and the blacks. You understand? Matter of fact, it's a coward ass black cop that just got shot by a white cop here a couple months ago on the north side. Right? The goddamn cop comes out to help on the scene. Somebody had an accident outside his house. He go to check, make sure everything is okay. He got his gun on his hip. He got his badge on his neck. And the goddamn cop, another cop, pulled up and say gun and shot the dude, right? He's talking to other cops. He's talking to other cops. And then what's so sad is when you read the story a little further, he talks about how he never felt like he was equal with the white police officer. The whole time he been on the damn force. For 15 years, I believe it was 13, 15 years, he talked about all the harassment he saw. And everything else he saw, and he never once said, you know what, I quit. I quit. You know what I mean? He said there's no fair treatment. There's definitely special treatment with white cops versus black cops. And then hell, now I done got my ass shot by my own damn. You're supposed to know who worked with you. They in the same damn precinct. They in the same district. They work in the same building. And this man saw the gun, saw the badge, and said gun, and shot his ass and tried to kill him right there. And you know what? The story was one of a coward. It was told like a coward. He didn't say that man should be arrested. He didn't say that he almost took my life. He didn't say that he was like Lil Jon said, you acted like a yup. And he said, I've seen all the harassment. And guess what? It ain't changed, it ain't gonna change. And he ain't said a word. Guess what? He's still a cop. He's still a cop. He's still a cop trying to change, I guess, the people on the force or whatever. You understand? Go ahead, Cabal, read a little more. Oh, wait a minute. You got the Isaiah 56 and 10. Give me these weak, coward leaders too. Black politicians are cowards as well. You understand? They are scared as hell. You know, Christianity, black people didn't become Christians because that was the way to praise Jesus. You understand? That was the way for Jesus to take the wheel. You understand? That was the way for the Lord to come into your heart. You know what I mean? And bless you and have life more abundantly. Oh my God. So I just thought about something last night. Me and a bond, we turned around and seen a brother. Brother approached us, and he was high out of his mind, begging for change. And that's what he said. He said that the Lord came to where he could have life more abundantly. The Lord won't and you out here on drugs. You understand? And his brother was quoting, reciting a Christian like jingle. You know what I mean? The same thing that Christians always say. You know how they did when they used to have on the answer machine. All of them was the same, wasn't it? Every damn answer machine. Hi, you've reached me, and God bless you, and thank you, and Lord and Savior, and Jesus Christ, and Latter-day Saints, or whatever the hell they were saying. All of them was the same. And this brother recited that same thing. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, now here you is strung out on drugs, and you believing that Jesus Christ, white Jesus, wants you to have life more abundantly. I was like, God damn, man. Our people are so destroyed. Matter of fact, on the way here, a sister was strung out. She high as hell, clapping and fanning and all of this. Preachers don't care about that. The church was right on the corner where she was doing that, where they get high. And they never turn around and reach out to them and help them. They never offer them anything. They never offer them anything. But what they do is they let them come in and have sex with them. They do that. They have sex with them prostitutes sometimes. But try to help them change their life? Nah, they don't give a damn. But they will take advantage of them because they know they're getting high. So they give them a few more, the pastor got a few more dollars. You understand? And most of the people that's pulling up in cars. So the pastor offer you a few more dollars for some of that tail. You know what I'm saying? He will help destroy his people. You know what I mean? Rather than help fix them. You know? Keep going, Kamal.
Yeah, good. The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
His watchmen are blind, man. Keep going.
They are all ignorant.
They ignorant. Like you were saying, for them to go in and say, hey, we want you to fix our streets. The other side of King's Highway don't look as bad as this side of King's Highway. It look good on y'all side. Y'all need to fix our side. At one point, we turned around and our communities was like what they are pretty much today. Is we was on our side, they was on this. Man, it would be so much more beautiful if we'd have kept it that way. If we would have kept it just like that. You understand? Trying to integrate with them for what? To get oppressed more? To have a sorry-ass black politician go in there and say, hey, man, we want you to fix our street. Our streets are raggedy. But the inside of the houses is toned down, man. Shot to hell. And they ain't even caring about that. We brought out a story about how they got 12 teens right now, 12 black teens here in the city of St. Louis that they are talking about trying as adults. And when you go and listen to their stories, they sad as hell, every last one of them. Every last one of them, the mothers is on drugs, the fathers is in jail or dead or gone or not around, don't know who they are. You know what I mean? They all started getting high and all this nonsense. You know, didn't finish school and, you know, dropouts at the age of 12. You understand? Dropouts at the age of 12. And do you know what? The white man had no compassion on none of those kids for the crimes they committed. And said, well, goddamn, look what they was up against. They never had a chance. So you know what? We're going to give them a little leniency. We'll give them a little leniency. We're going to work, what they call it, about reform there. We're going to work to reform these kids. We're going to work to make them better kids. Nah, they don't do that. They talking about throwing the book at them. Kids. And that's in the scripture. To where they don't give a damn about us. And your black politicians, your leaders, your preachers, they not worried about this. They blind. You understand? They blind and they are ignorant. To go in there, like I said, I'll dodge the potholes. You understand? I can dodge that. You got to do it anyway. You understand? Or run over it and turn around and be looking for some suspension to put on your car next month. You know, this is big ass holes and these some raggedy streets. I'm talking about, man, you can hit a hot pothole over here, boy, it sound like your whole damn car falling apart. You know what I mean? But like I said, but I'll dodge the hole. I'm pretty good at that. You know what I'm saying? I dodge the holes. Y'all get No, but seriously, like I said, man, we need to be fixing the black community itself. And if we would come together and start obeying the Lord, man, we'll have some better. I mean, damn them streets. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be able to drive down the street smooth. Yeah, I would. But it's more important for me to drive down the street and not see my sister selling ass on the corners. That's what I want to see. Yeah, now my brothers is on the corner selling ass too. You understand? I would rather drive down the street and not see my brothers on the corner selling drugs. You understand? Not see my people run up to the brothers on the corner to damn buy the drugs. That's what I would rather see. You understand? I would rather see that rather than turn around and drive down a nice, fresh street. You understand? I'll deal with the potholes if I could turn around and see my people not being oppressed. You know what I mean? That would mean more to me than the street. You know what I'm saying? But this is what your leaders are going on the inside. They're saying they're trying to infiltrate the system, right? They're trying to make it better for us. And they get in there and they say, fix the street. How about you taking the crack back that you put in the neighborhood? Let's go in there and talk about something. Now, all the crack that you put in the community, take it back. We don't want your crack no more. What do we say? Crack is whack. You understand? The ISBK said that before Whitney Houston in 1969. Crack is whack. You know what I mean? You know how many people come up against us because we say we're not supposed to smoke weed? You know how many people want to kill me because I said, look, weed head, crackhead, same damn thing. A weed head is the same type of junkie. It doesn't matter. No matter which drug you want, you ain't supposed to be on none of them. You're a damn dope fiend, okay? And you smoking dope, you gotta get off. Simple as that. But they are not going in and fixing any of the problems. Voting is not going to fix the problem. They had a program around the corner with the church, Better Family Life on page, and the church, I believe it was Friendly Temple on Martin Luther King on the next couple of streets over, had a program what they call From the Pulpit to the Porch. And I asked one of the sisters that work in the Better Family Life on this one particular program, what kind of numbers did it produce? What have you done going from the pulpit, I don't know if it's caseworker or social worker, whatever the title would be, and the preachers going from the pulpit and to the porch to talk to the people and find out what's going on the inside of the house. What type of results did you produce for these people? What have you fixed for them? And you know what? The sister lied. She lied. She couldn't come up with it. So she said, oh man, we got food programs, we got resources, we got, no, I didn't ask you about that. I didn't ask you about your food for that, because that's separate. That's totally separate from what I'm talking about. And she lied and said that they have really done something for the people when they have not offered them anything. They just went into the houses, went on the porches, and asked them, what's the problem there? What kind of drugs you on? Crack? Oh my God, okay, well, we'll get back to you. You understand? That's what they did. Now, you can look on the outside and see the crack. You ain't got to go in. You can look on the outside and see the child molestation. You ain't got to go in. You ain't got to sit on the porch to see that this is another fatherless home. You ain't got to go on the porch to see that. You ain't got to go in to see the damn problems. You can just walk right down the street and you'll see it. But that's what they did in the community right around the corner. And our leaders are dumb and ignorant. Keep open. Keep reading, Kabal.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are a dumb dog. You ever seen somebody dumb dog turn around, somebody bark? Somebody try to break in, somebody come close, and the dog don't say a word. That's what they're talking about. You dumb dog. That's what black politicians are like. That's what black preachers are. They're dumb dogs. Keep on.
They cannot bark.
They can't bark. They cannot bark. They're a dumb dog. They don't bark at all. They see danger coming and push you out there. You ever seen a case where somebody would use a baby or a person as a human shield? You ever heard that? Just to save themselves, they turn around and put you in the way and let you get hurt. And that's what they did, starting with Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King said, "Here, just so I could be a child molester and sleep with white girls and get high and everything else that he was doing, you know what? Hey, I'll give you them." You understand? That's what he did. And now look at us as a result of what Martin Luther King did. You understand? He gave us to the oppressor. And then later retracted and said, you know what? I think I've integrated my people into a burning house. I led them into a burning house. You did, Martin Luther King. Thanks for your dream of you sleeping with white women came true and made it our nightmare. Appreciate it. I hope that man is turning over his grave. You understand? You know how they say on the movies, you know, may your soul not rest. I hope his soul is just, you understand, in the grave, man. He can't sleep. He can't get no rest. You understand? Straight up. For what he did, he shouldn't. And for what he did, he should have got his brain blown out. You understand? Because what he did was extremely hard. No white man is selling out white people. They don't do it. They ain't doing it. No Chinese man has sold out Chinese people. They don't do it. They're not handing them over to the oppressor. or to one that is trying to oppress them. They come together and stand against them. You understand? They don't give a damn about me and you fighting last week. They don't care about that. They, oh, wait a minute, he's trying to come. Oh, wait a minute, come on, stand next to me, brother. You understand? That's what they do. They come together. And that's what we need to do. And we're doing it in the ISUPK. We're dropping the drugs. We're dropping the guns. We're dropping black on black crime. We are absolutely obeying the Lord in here. You understand? So that we can stand against the oppressor. Keep reading.
Sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
lying down, loving to slumber.
Man, they love to sleep. Okay, go back to that article. Jump back to that article. They love to sleep. They love to have, in fact, they love to have slumber parties. You understand? Men, grown men dressing up like girls. You understand? The black politicians and the preachers, they love that. They love having slumber parties like a goddamn girl. You know, as long as they can turn around and get a benefit from the white man. They'll do it. Keep reading.
Okay. Black officials, community leaders, vote early and urge people to vote.
They doing what?
Urge people to vote.
Now, why is it only black people? I have not seen no white person urging white people to vote. I've never seen that. I've never seen and heard no white man say, you know, we got to get out and vote, man. We have to get out and vote. We got to make this change. We got to make a difference. We got to vote. I've never seen that happen. But they always down, then they set up the black man to do it. They got the black politicians to say, hey, we got to get out and vote early. Vote absentee. Vote however you can. Download the app and vote. You understand? Go online and vote. You know, do whatever you can do to vote. Keep going.
Okay. Standing in a cold October drizzle on Tuesday, October 27th, Cori Bush joined St. Louis City and County elected officials to encourage early voting and to remind the black community.
Remind who?
The black community.
Wait a minute. Why ain't they trying to remind the white community? Or the African community? Or the Chinese community? Or the Arab community? You understand? Because they don't vote. Keep going.
Okay. The black community, their voices matter and need to be heard. The early voting awareness effort was led by St. Louis County Prosecuting Attorney Wesley Bell and St. Louis Treasurer Tashara O. Jones,
Mm-hmm.
who organized the event because Bell said it is not an exaggeration to say that democracy is on the ballot in November.
Good night. Look, hey, they got us all souped up, okay? Go ahead, go.
Slogan, they literally say that exact same thing
Every
4 years.
Every 4 years. It's the same
Every
thing.
4 years is a historic election. Every 4 years, democracy is on the ballot.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, your system is so unstable that every single time you do something, and you at the brink of collapse.
Yeah.
And you know what? I said let it fall.
That's what I
It
said.
collapse.
That's what I say. Let it fall. You understand? But see, here's the thing. This is the problem. Slaves want to oppose it. They want to turn around. You know how I think on some movies, the cartoons, the leg fall from your tail, and then somebody would jump up under there, hold it over their back. That's what black people are doing, man. That's what black politicians are doing. You already built this thing on your back, didn't get paid for it. You understand? Now you working and keep it down functioning, and you still ain't getting paid for it off your back. And then, like you just said, it's collapsing every year. We look, we is in such bad shape. It's always around this time. Now, next year they ain't gonna say a word. And year after that, they ain't gonna say nothing. And year after that, they ain't gonna say, well, come election again. Oh man, we gotta do something. We got to vote. We got to go. Can't you see that it is a damn scam? You can't see it. It's a scam. And here's the brother, the picture of the brother that was out selling Trump shirts and hats. You understand? At the last, at one of the rallies, and I'm gonna play what Donald Trump said at that rally. Okay, let me show you what Donald Trump said at the rally. We're gonna play a video about Biden. We're gonna play a video about Trump. We're gonna see who you're gonna vote for. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see which one of the lesser evils is you gonna vote for. Oh. Hold on.
ATOL.
Okay, now, hold on. Now, this was in what was it, 2016? This was when Trump was rallying here in the city of St. Louis. This is right here in the city of St. Louis. All right, this is downtown, man. They had an extremely long line of white people trying to get in this rally. Okay, every last rally, and it was so packed. The streets were so packed to where they bought speakers outside to where people could hear them because they couldn't let nobody else in the building. And so they turned around and bought speakers outside and set them up to where people could hear the rap. They was all wired up outside as well.
Get out of here. Get him out.
Now this is a heckler. You understand? They turn around. I just don't understand for the life of me. Why is any black man or black woman at the rally? Why are you even there? Interrupting his rally. Let them do what they do. You understand? You're going to be disruptive. Ain't gonna change a thing. They're not going to turn around and say, "Oh my God, he thinks this way of me. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? We're going to treat you and your people fairly. I'm sorry." They're gonna do it. Let me say, get him out of here. Do you know how many black people got arrested at these Trump rallies? You know how many black people got beat up at Trump rallies? At the one in Washington, Donald Trump had these white folks so revved up, they went right outside and beat to death a homeless white man. Native Indian. You understand? I think it was 4 white guys went outside, all trumped up, and beat the hell out of a homeless Native Indian brother. He just sleeping outside on the ground. And they went outside and beat that man to death. Because they were so pumped up on making America great again. You got so many videos where there's a brother that was getting escorted out of the Trump rally. A white man, boy, the spirit just came over him. Well, nigga, I'll kill you. And he walked across the damn thing, bleaching, and turned around and punched the brother. And they locked the brother. They grabbed the brother and rushed him out the damn thing. And threw him out the building. But it was a goddamn white man that punched him. And they didn't do nothing to that white man. They turned this dude walk all the way across 2 sets of bleachers and punched this brother in the face, and they stepped aside and grabbed that brother and threw him on out of there. I said, God damn. Now here it is again. It's happening. This happened right here in St. Louis.
Out, troublemaker. Get him out of here. We're tired of the garbage.
Shit.
You get him out of here. Get him out.
We're tired of your garbage.
Get him out.
This is what they say about black people. We're tired of your garbage.
Terrible.
And I don't know if y'all can see some of the signs, but some of the black people got red signs, like I guess on red poster boards or whatever, saying, "Not this lazy black, or not this black guy is not lazy," or something like that. Just a bunch of silly nonsense. Why you trying to prove they know you the hardest working somebody in the world? That's why they made you their slave. That's why they knew nobody was gonna work and build this place up the way that you would. You think white people would have built, man? They would still be building America. They would still be building to make America great. It would still be like way back in the damn 1800s and 1700s, 1600s, if leave it up to them. They even took too many smoke breaks. They can't build nothing to take a smoke break. They got to take a smoke break every 30 minutes. And they turn around and fought to have smoke breaks a part of their job. They turn around and if I need a smoke break, I got to have the smoke. And they get to go smoke whenever they feel like it. But then when your silly black ass want to go smoke, then you ain't supposed to be smoking nobody. But then when you want to go smoke, hey, what are you doing? Antoine, again? Really? You do not want your job? You understand? That's how they come to you. Do you not want your job, Antoine? Huh, Shaquita? You don't want to work here? You know, there's another McDonald's that would love to have you. You know, not this one. This one here, you're gonna come work, you're gonna feel burgers. But this is what they end up saying about
Go home and get a job. Go home, get a job.
woo, go home and get a job. Listen to Donald Trump. Go home and get a job. All right?
Get a job. Nobody's being hurt, press. Nobody's being hurt.
They're saying that's not your lazy black. Like,
These
why
are the
do you-
people that made our country great. But we got
Ooh, did you hear? These are not the people. Now, one or two brothers interrupted the place. But they said these are not the people talking about black people as a whole. They're saying we are the ones that did not make this country great. Had it not been for us, this wouldn't even be a goddamn country.
make it great again. But these are not the people.
Black people is not
These are
the
the people that are destroying our country.
That's what we're talking about. We talking about black people. He said we are the ones destroying this country. This is how Donald Trump actually feels about you. And you can't wait to turn around and go vote. Black people voted for Donald Trump saying that, you know what, Donald Trump is going to give us jobs. And what did Donald Trump just tell them? Go home and get one. Go get a job. But they thought that, black people thought Donald Trump was really going to put some jobs out here. What a joke.
Just another single. He's a single. Yeah, get him out. Good. Honestly, can I be honest with you? It adds to the flavor. It really does. Makes it more exciting. I mean, isn't this better than listening to a long, boring speech? You can hear that from the other candidates. They don't say anything anyway.
Look at roughing the brother up. You know
Part
what I'm
of the
saying?
problem, and part of the reason it takes so
Yeah,
long,
the security,
is
the
nobody
white
wants to
security
hurt each
guard
other
beating your
anymore,
brother up.
right? And
Keep that
they're
out
being
the other
politically
one.
correct the
Same
way they
one.
take them out.
They're the same
So it
one.
takes a little bit longer. And honestly, protesters, they realize it. They realize that there are no consequences to protesting anymore. There used to be consequences, there are none anymore. So that's it. Thank you. Well, that was quick. He got out quick. Big mouth.
Okay, now they finna show, this was another Trump rally. Several fights end up happening at this one downtown. You understand? Also, but I'm gonna jump to Joe Biden real quick. Show you old creepy Uncle Joe. Let's go to creepy Uncle Joe. I'm gonna play 2 videos on Uncle Joe. I believe. Oh, no. Okay, this is Biden.
You've spent hours searching a bunch of websites trying to find the right software for your work. Software.
Look at what they value, and look at their budget, and what they're proposing. Romney wants to let he said in the first 100 days, he's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. He's going to put you all back in chains.
Good night. This is the president, one of the candidates, Joe Biden. He said, we're going to put y'all back in chains. Now, what he tried to do was he tried to get that off and say, that he was talking about the stock market, right? When has the stock market ever been in chains? When has it? There was somebody on the stock market that was in chains, and they know full well what they're saying. And they even had, what's that one brother that do he got a bunch of videos, kind of fat dude, fat black dude, where he turned around and he got like a Steve or somebody's name. I can't think of his name. Good.
I forget his name was Ryan. He don't lose one TV. Forehead ball.
Huh?
Ronald something, huh?
I think I can't remember his name, but he turned around and actually got on TV and vouched for this fool. The white woman was saying he's trying to, well, see, you gotta know in context. She said, I think we know exactly what he's talking about in context. You know what I mean? She like, no, he was talking about putting y'all black asses back in slavery. And that's what he was talking about. He ain't talking about the stock market. Nobody has the stock market in chains. Nobody had anyone from Wall Street in chains. You understand? But someone owned the stock market that was sold like cattle and commodity. Guess what? They was in chains. And this is what Biden is talking about. Now, this is your Democrat, you understand, candidate. That black people love to vote Democrat. As if that makes a difference. Democrat, Republican, same thing.
You gotta help us. We gotta finish what Obama started. We gotta finish this recovery. We need you to stand with us. We need us to go out there and make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that with you, and I mean this, with you, we can win North Carolina again. And if we do, we win the election if we win you.
Now this is down in the South, okay, where slavery started in the South. You understand? And they didn't want to let us go in the South. That's why the South fought the North. The North had a better plan on how to keep us slaves, to let them free, so-called free. We ain't free. But just take the cuffs off, take the chains off, let them work for nothing, basically. That's what we ended up doing. You know what I mean? That's what we ended up doing. Sharecropping. What was that? Work for vegetables. You know what I mean? That's what we did. We worked for goddamn vegetables. What, you want to say something?
No, Ronald Martin is his name.
What's his name? Ronald who?
Ronald Martin.
Ronald Martin. Ronald Martin got his goofy ass on TV and said, no, he wasn't saying that. Said, so you said the room was half black, half. So you can tell me he was, man, I mean, the slave is ridiculous. Like, oh my God. Being a slave to this man here is ridiculous. We are the best slaves that you could ever find. To where here it is, where he's saying straight out your face that you're going to be a slave again. That's the whole thing about making America great again. It's to make you a slave. Trump said it, Biden said it. Don't know who you finna vote for that's gonna turn around and treat you fair. Who you gonna vote for that's gonna get you out of your oppression? You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna turn around and treat you fairly. Who's gonna do it? Which one of the two is going to turn around and say, you know what? Equality for all. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna say that? When both of them idea is to put you back in chains. Make America great again, and whatever Biden stands in. What is Biden said something about the soul. Wait a minute. He said fighting for the soul of America. Some goofy nonsense like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Let me see if I can find. Oh man, look, listen to this brother here. This was a brother that was released from prison under the Trump administration. And listen to what he has to say about Donald Trump.
This moment was 16 years in the making. Charles Duke Tanner embracing his 18-year-old son.
First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and glory to God. Thank you for hearing me. President Trump, I just want to thank you for giving me a second chance and believing in me and reading my petition. I'm just so thankful. It's just 20 years ago, I fought at the Trump casino. able to bring, touch this little guy right here. Left when he was 2 years old, President Trump. He reunited me back to my family. I lost my mother and my father, but I got here. And this is what I live for. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you so much from out of my heart. All praise and glory to God. Thank you. You know,
But he loved Donald Trump. All praise and glory to God. You understand? The brother first off went to prison for a non-violent crime. You understand? And I forgot how long they gave him for a non-violent crime. Like the brother that just got out of prison, when he did 27 years for stealing some clippers. The brother stole some clippers. Now he's not supposed to be stealing. You understand? But to turn around and go to prison for that damn long, you understand? Almost 30 years of his life for taking some clippers that back then was about what, $5? How much was clippers back in the day? Go ahead. Yeah, they took it $12. Walmart. Yeah, you know. $1. Oh, yeah, coupon lady, you know she know. You understand? She can get it for free. You understand? But the brother turned around and went to prison for 27 years for stealing some clippers. Okay? That's how you know that these people ain't never planning on treating us fairly. This was 27 years ago, this is 20 years ago. And they still locking us up the same damn way. And they ain't letting us out. But this brother said, oh, praise and glory to God. Donald Trump.
Your family sit across from you, but they can't touch you and certain things like that. So for us to ride back, you know, to drive home, and he was able to lay on me, even though he's 18 years old now. That moment right there felt so good to me. I'm still living off of it right now. I haven't been asleep for 2 days.
Duke Tanner spent 16 years of a double life sentence in federal prison before President Trump granted him clemency 2 days ago.
They said, the president signed off on your clemency today. So I just started sweating and praying all at the same time. Just one type of time my mom man, I used to be talking to some of these youngsters on the phone with my son through a federal penitentiary. Now I'm out here with all these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to give all the thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and President Trump. Without you, Trump, I don't want to be here now. They can see my eyes.
Hey, that's his saying. Donald Trump. You understand? Not Jesus Christ. Okay? He loved him some white Jesus. Go ahead.
He said that without skipping a beat.
Without skipping.
He said it like that was the whole name.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ,
Lord
Donald
said
Trump.
Jesus Christ, Donald Trump. That's what it is. That's his savior. You understand? Now let's get the creepy Uncle Joe. Let me see one. Creepy Uncle Joe. Let's see if you want to vote for him. Good damn night. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Donald Trump. Man, what they say, don't drink the Kool-Aid. We done drunk Kool-Aid, man. We done drunk the Kool-Aid. Hold on. Oh, man, come on now. Wait a minute, 1 second. Let me find the video. Or else my kids say video. Where is? Okay, I think this. This should be creepy Uncle Joe right here, I believe.
You've been selected. We need old roofs to replace for our upcoming promotion, and you've been selected to participate. Click the link below this video before tonight for full.
Vice President Biden in the key primary state of New Hampshire today.
Much of the country's future will depend on the policies we choose in the next 2, 4, 6 years.
After recent travels to the early contest states of Iowa and South Carolina. But Biden's latest gaffes are stealing the spotlight away from speculation about his presidential aspirations.
For their trust.
Like
Look
his
at-
strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie, and this
Oh, my
claim
God.
about Somali immigrants in his hometown of Wilmington, Delaware.
It's a large, very identifiable Somali community. There's an awful lot of driving cabs. And are friends of mine, for real. I'm not being solicitous, I'm being serious.
And it turns out factually incorrect. Only 15 Somalis live in the entire state, according to the Census Bureau. And Wilmington cab drivers told CNN they knew of no Somalis driving taxis.
No one is asked to
Right.
respond to it every time Joe Biden says something, and he says something every day that people should be responding to.
Marco Rubio,
He says something every day that people should be responding to. That's a white man.
Are incensed.
That's a white man that said
Late
that.
night TV, Biden has become a punchline.
What's this?
The second lady.
The missteps were not.
Woo! Did you hear him? Have you ever heard the second to the second lady? Wait a minute, the white people don't believe in having more than one woman. But he just said, have you ever heard of the second to the second lady? Good goddamn, and this is somebody else's lady. What a freak. You understand? Now I would have had to stop that whole show. Right then, you hugged up all of my woman like that, number one. Then you all in a ear and a hair and all, oh my God. It wouldn't have happened. And then you telling her, have you ever heard of the second to the second? Have you ever heard Mike Tyson knocking you out in a second? Have you ever heard of that? Because that's what he would have got right there on damn camera. Give a damn who you is. Good night, man. Look.
Over the years, Biden's become known for them. He's taken criticism for some, like this one, talking to a largely African-American audience about Mitt Romney in 2012.
They're gonna put y'all back in chains.
But often his handsiness and
Look at it.
comments
No decent women.
are likened to those of a crazy but lovable uncle. That as they veer toward the more
Look at the white girl. She's like, oh my God, look at this creep.
behavior for
You know what I mean?
simplifying the White
This
House,
nasty old man.
with Biden a distant second to Hillary Clinton in polls of Democratic
He is a
polls,
child
suggestions
molester.
that Biden isn't a serious contender. Judging by his joke last night at a Black History Month event, maybe even Biden realizes that.
I'm gonna be in that room if anybody wants to photograph. I would not blame you if you didn't.
Look at it. And you see all the black people face, they look at each other like,
I'm at my
what?
super sick
What
car,
they got?
and I'm at my super sick
on one
mansion,
second.
and then, oh wait, I'm in a
Let me see if we got another. I want the one that where he was doing the little kids. This is your Democratic candidate. He's a child molester, man. He's a pervert. He's a damn freak. And you gonna go vote for him. Let me see if I can find that video. Hold on 1 second. Read that article, the second article, Bob.
Okay. We've got to make this history ourselves.
We've got to make this history ourselves. Now, like you just said, they say the same thing every year. You know what I mean? And here it is again and again and again and again with the same nonsense of now we got to rewrite this history ourselves. We got to make this history ourselves. We got to make history. You know how to make it. You're going down in history as being the dumbest damn people to ever live. That's the history that we make. Every other nation is sitting there laughing and talking about you and telling you how stupid you are and how you look. Going to go vote. Thinking because the police during Bush Jr. had the police pulling you over. They're trying to stop us from voting. They know we're gonna get it and and then you got Barack Obama and nothing changed. Nothing happened. Even though they pulled you over, you got the first so-called black president, and nothing happened. Nothing changed. Your life didn't get better. They did. The police still did not stop murdering you. The white man did not stop oppressing you. Your families are still broken even more now. Even more now. And guess what? You thinking that they was trying to stop you from voting because you was gonna make a difference. You gonna make history this year. You made history so bad where they had every little kid, and I hated that too. I hated when I saw that. Every little kid that turned around and did a project, you know what I'm saying, would say, oh, black people can be whatever they want to be. Now you can be president. No, you can't. He is not a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama was not a so-called black man. He was an African. And they had our kids suit the hell up. Now we can go be president, but we can't walk down our streets freely. I saw several different, little specials and ads, and they did a special about in the news, to where black people was going crazy, and these kids in these classes, they were souped up, man. Turn around, letting these kids believe that you can do and be whatever you want to be. You can be the president. No, you can't. It ain't never been no black president. It ain't gonna never be no black president. You can count that out. You the slave. Why they gonna make you great and let you rule this place? Not so. You understand? Go ahead. Read it.
Written by Corey Bush.
Mm-hmm.
In a few short days, this election will be over. In a few short days, the hard work of 2 long years will draw to a close, and the United States will decide what we want the next 2, 4, or 10 years to be like.
Boy, we're so souped up. Thinking that the vote is going to choose and decide on what the year going to be like, when they already decided years ago. They already decided what our year going to be like years ago. They don't do like you do, just wake up around election time, want to go vote about something. They've been planning this stuff long ago. Keep reading.
Right. It's been said countless times before, but that's because it's true. This is one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime.
Every year, this is the most consequential. This is the most important. This right here, we either gonna live or die. What did he say? Vote or die. If you don't vote, we're gonna die. It's every year. Every election is man, you have to vote. See, man, that's the problem. Y'all won't vote. That's why we can't get nothing. No change, nothing. We gotta vote, man. Vote? Real. Okay. Let's see if you can vote this pedophilia away. Look at this guy. This is who you're going to go vote for. This is your Democratic candidate for president. Look, kissing everybody's damn wife. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him, man. Look at him.
Thank you all for your patience. Bring the whole family up.
Good. Now, you see how he look like, what's wrong with this kissing my woman? He let it happen. I smacked the lips off his damn face. Look at it. Look how he rubbing on that woman, man. You get too old and too low. Look at 17. Really? They try to touch her. She backed up. 17. Really? He got excited. You know, she was younger. He want a little boy too. He got real good taste. Good night. Look at it. Good night. And then everybody laugh at that. Look, he didn't think it's funny. Little white boy didn't think that was funny.
Ready?
Look how he rubbed on that little girl, man. This is your Democratic candidate This who black folks is gonna run to the polls and vote for. They're pervert.
Come on this side. Come on, sister, you're ready to vote with me. You're ready to vote with me. Okay, here we go. How old are you? 28. 26. 26. Come on. Look, you're still in school. So many beautiful girls in school. You got a young job. My father used to say, come around. Boys away from your sisters. Just remember, no serious bags in your leg. Is this your sister? You have a hard job.
This is the same corny joke you finna keep telling. The same corny ass joke. Listen
Sister, keep the boys away from your sisters. That's the job.
Find an article, I think it say,
My dad used to say you got one job.
St. Louis City plans for unrest.
I swear to God, he used to say you got one job, keep the guys away from your sister. You're in trouble. Okay, come on, everybody slide in.
Black people are going to go and knock down the polls voting for this guy because he's a Democrat. You understand? And you wonder why child molestation is through the roof in the black community. They voting for a child molester. They Jesus, they Lord, their Savior is a child molester. This is why it's going on, and that's what they're going to vote for. And a lot of people claiming, well, I don't like Trump, so you're just going to vote for this weirdo. You understand? Go ahead, Sid.
What really bothers me about our people is they'll be like, well, I'm a Democrat, I can't vote for a Republican candidate, so you're going to vote for a pedophile.
Absolutely.
You see this on this video, and maybe several other videos.
Oh, several.
But because you feel like you have to vote Democrat, vote at all, you're going to vote for a known pedophile and be ready to kill somebody for touching one of your children. And then you will say, well, that's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
He way out there, he's not around my children.
It's the same thing.
But it is the same thing.
It is. It is. And that's why nothing happens when a child gets molested in the black community. We don't give a damn. You understand? You'll go vote for him. And they gonna put him in office if they can. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put whoever they want in there. But black people are going to vote for Biden so that they can get Trump out of there. You understand? It makes no sense. I don't give a damn which one in there. It's gonna be all bad for us. You know? So it doesn't even matter which one you vote for, whether it's Trump or Biden. You know, so you find that order. You should say, St. Louis prepares for unrest. You know what I'm saying?
I put plans and it didn't pop up.
Or maybe prepare. St. Louis prepares for city unrest. Got it. I got it, yeah. That's good. That's right. Show you what they planning on, cause they know they finna upset the black community. They know it's finna be another upset. You understand? And so they already preparing for it.
This is from KMOV4. Local businesses prepare for the possibility of civil unrest following Tuesday's election.
They know that guess what? These businesses just might start getting hit again. You understand? And then what's so sad is that the white people are going to be doing the most of the looting and destroying of the businesses and the property. Black people just gonna take to the streets and start marching and protesting. But it's gonna be white people that's gonna be destroying every damn thing. You understand? These are anarchists. You understand? They the ones that's gonna be doing it. Keep reading.
Done. Ahead of Tuesday's election, some businesses are taking proactive steps to keep their stores and customers safe. The windows at Nordstrom's in the Galleria Mall and the Nordstrom Rack in Brentwood are both boarded up Wednesday night. Were both boarded up Wednesday night. Friday, the Michaels in Brentwood and the Clarkson Eye Care downtown were also boarded up.
Look, they started this week. They started boarding up their businesses this week. You understand? Go ahead.
The election and Halloween and news on the weekend.
You already know.
And it was daylight savings
You already know.
extra hours.
You already
Right.
know. You understand? It's going down. They already know. Okay? Keep going.
I think they just want to be prepared just in case, something does happen with the protesting and all that too. Said St. Louis resident Mary Bradley. I'm just hoping that it really doesn't get that bad.
Yeah, right. You understand? I can't wait until it do get that bad. To where our people could really see that it's that bad. You understand? It's already that bad. But because you got Wesley Bell, and who was the other person who wrote the other article?
Corey Bush.
Corey Bush? Because you got Corey Bush and other sellouts alike. You believe there's hope? You believe there's hope and a chance for change? You know what I mean? What is it? The hope to hope is to vote. That's the slogan here in St. Louis. To hope is to vote. And I'm saying, have no hope in a vote. You understand? There is no hope in a vote. And with that, Shalom Israel, make sure y'all tune in to Sharpen the Sword, the workshop sessions, man, that we be doing, bringing out these stories. Make sure you tune into classes. Make sure you go to ishpk.com and get your black button class, man. And with that, Shalom.